Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most controversial figures of our time, Jeffrey Epstein, a man whose life was shrouded in mystery and scandal. Epstein was born in 1953 in Brooklyn, New York. He started as a math teacher but quickly transitioned into the world of finance, where he became a Wall Street mogul. But how did he rise to such power? What dark secrets lay beneath the surface of his seemingly glamorous life? As we explore his connections with the elite, we'll uncover the web of influence that surrounded him. Epstein wasn't just wealthy, he was connected. His friendships with powerful individuals raised eyebrows and sparked countless conspiracy theories. He mingled with the likes of Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, and Prince Andrew. What did they know about him? What role did they play in his life? In this video, we will dissect Epstein's life, his connections, and the shocking events that led to his arrest and subsequent death. We'll also hear from survivors who bravely share their experiences, shedding light on the dark underbelly of Epstein's world. So, buckle up, because this is a journey into the shadows. Let's start from the beginning. Jeffrey Epstein was born to a middle-class family in Brooklyn. He attended Lafayette High School and later went to Cooper Union, where he studied physics and mathematics. After a brief stint as a math teacher at the Dalton School, he transitioned into finance, landing a job at Bear Stearns. It was here that Epstein began to make connections that would propel him into the upper echelons of society. Epstein quickly became known for his charm and intelligence, but he also had a reputation for being secretive. He left Bear Stearns to start his own financial consulting firm, J. Epstein and COC, which catered to billionaires and high-net-worth individuals. His clients included some of the wealthiest people in the world, and he became a fixture in elite social circles. But how did Epstein manage to ingratiate himself with the rich and powerful? His ability to network was unparalleled. He hosted lavish parties, attended exclusive events, and was often seen in the company of influential figures. He was known to have a keen interest in philanthropy, donating to various causes, which further enhanced his reputation. However, beneath this polished exterior lay a darker reality. Epstein was known to have a penchant for young women, and rumors began to circulate about his inappropriate behavior. As we delve deeper into his life, we'll uncover the connections that would ultimately lead to his downfall. Now, let's talk about Little St. James, Epstein's private island in the US Virgin Islands, often referred to as Pedophile Island. It became infamous for the alleged activities that took place there. Epstein purchased the island in 1998 for $7.95 million and transformed it into a luxurious retreat. But what really happened behind those closed doors? Survivors have come forward with chilling accounts of abuse and manipulation. One such survivor is Virginia Giuffre, who has been vocal about her experiences. She claims that she was trafficked by Epstein and forced to have sex with powerful men, including Prince Andrew. Her story is just one of many that paint a disturbing picture of Epstein's operations. Let's listen to Virginia's testimony. Insert clip of Virginia Giuffre discussing her experiences. Her story is a harrowing reminder of the exploitation that occurred on that island. Many young women were lured into Epstein's world under false pretenses, believing they were being offered opportunities in modeling or entertainment. The island itself was a fortress, equipped with security measures that kept outsiders away. Epstein's guests included celebrities, politicians, and business moguls, all of whom were drawn to the allure of wealth and power. But what went on behind the scenes? Survivors have described a culture of fear and manipulation, where dissent was not tolerated. As we explore the island further, We'll hear from other survivors who bravely share their experiences. Insert clips of additional survivor testimonies. Their stories reveal a pattern of abuse that was not only tolerated, but facilitated by Epstein's connections. Epstein's network was vast, linking him to politicians, celebrities, and influential figures. But how deep did this connection go? Let's break down the web of influence. We'll analyze the relationships with figures like Bill Clinton, who flew on Epstein's private jet multiple times. What was discussed during those flights? Clinton has denied any wrongdoing, but the association raises questions. Then there's Donald Trump, who knew Epstein in the 1990s. Trump has claimed that he distanced himself from Epstein after learning about his behavior. But what does the timeline of their relationship reveal? We'll examine the evidence and hear from experts who have studied their connections. Prince Andrew is perhaps the most infamous of Epstein's associates. Accusations against him have been numerous, with Virginia Giuffre claiming she was forced to have sex with him when she was just 17. Andrew has denied these allegations, but the fallout has been significant. His ties to Epstein have led to a public relations nightmare, and he has faced immense scrutiny. We'll also explore the connections to other high-profile individuals, including Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's confidant and alleged accomplice. Maxwell has been accused of recruiting young girls for Epstein and facilitating his abuse. Her trial has brought renewed attention to the case, and we'll discuss the implications of her testimony. As we delve into these connections, we'll hear from journalists and experts who have covered the case extensively. Insert clips of expert commentary discussing the implications of these relationships. Their insights provide a deeper understanding of the power dynamics at play and the culture of silence that allowed Epstein to operate for so long. In July 2019, Epstein was arrested again, but this time, the world was watching. What led to his downfall? The renewed investigation was sparked by the 2018 documentary Surviving R. Kelly, which brought attention to the issue of sexual abuse and trafficking. Public outrage grew, and Epstein was finally apprehended. The 2008 plea deal raised questions about justice and privilege. Why did Epstein receive such a light sentence back then? He was allowed to serve just 13 months in a work release program, despite facing serious charges. This deal was struck behind closed doors, and many felt it was a miscarriage of justice. As Epstein faced new charges in 2019, the public demanded accountability. The media frenzy surrounding his arrest was unprecedented. We'll explore the legal battles that ensued, including the charges of sex trafficking and conspiracy. Epstein pleaded not guilty, but the evidence against him was mounting. We'll also discuss the role of the FBI and the investigation that led to his arrest. How did they gather evidence, and what challenges did they face? We'll hear from law enforcement officials who were involved in the case. As the trial approached, Epstein's connections began to unravel. Many of his high-profile friends distanced themselves from him, fearing the fallout. The pressure was mounting, and Epstein's world was crumbling. On August 10, 2019, Epstein was found dead in his cell, officially ruled a suicide. Many believe there's more to the story. Was it really suicide, or was it something more sinister? The circumstances surrounding his death raised eyebrows and fueled conspiracy theories. Epstein was placed on suicide watch after an earlier incident, but he was removed just days before his death. How did this happen? The prison's failure to monitor him properly has been criticized, and many questions remain unanswered. Who benefited from his death? And what secrets did he take with him? We'll explore the various conspiracy theories surrounding Epstein's death. Some believe he was murdered to silence him, while others think he may have faked his own death. We'll hear from conspiracy theorists and skeptics who share their perspectives. The fallout from Epstein's death was immediate. The investigation into his associates continued, and many survivors felt a renewed sense of urgency to seek justice. The public outcry was deafening, and the demand for accountability grew louder. The Epstein case has sparked a global conversation about abuse, power, and accountability. What changes have occurred since his death, and how are survivors seeking justice? The #MeToo movement gained momentum, and many survivors began to share their stories, emboldened by the attention the case received. We spoke with activists named from organization who shares insights on the ongoing fight for justice. Insert clip of activists discussing their work. Their efforts to raise awareness about trafficking and abuse have been crucial in the aftermath of the Epstein case. The legal battles continue, with survivors filing lawsuits against Epstein's estate and seeking justice for the abuse they endured. We'll discuss the implications of these lawsuits and the challenges survivors face in their pursuit of justice. As we reflect on the legacy of Jeffrey Epstein, we must consider the broader implications of his actions. The case has exposed the dark underbelly of power and privilege, and it has forced society to confront uncomfortable truths about abuse and exploitation. Now it's your turn. What do you think about the Epstein case? Do you believe he acted alone? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's discuss. Let's take a look at some of your comments from our last video. Read a few comments and respond. For example, insert viewer comment. That's an interesting perspective. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the Epstein Files. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content that uncovers the truth. Until next time, stay curious and stay vigilant. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative and engaging, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the Epstein case? Do you believe he acted alone? Drop your comments below, and let's start a conversation.